Good morning, my people.
Today is our final day, day 7 on our journey along the south coast of England, all the way from Margate to Land's End, where today we are going to be displaying our personal message that we have for the people of England on the iconic Land's End signpost.
But first, and for the last time, the morning meeting.
Last night we stayed here at the harbour in Plymouth, and I must say I had the most amazing sleep. Well, that was until these guys disappeared at 11 o'clock.
Well, today's plan is to go from Plymouth all the way to Land's End, and that is to deliver our personal message that I have right here for the people of England. And yes, it is capped at 15 characters.
We're also going to be entering Cornwall today, which is said to be one of the prettiest parts of the UK, and also an area that we've been looking forward to the most on the South Coast journey.
So with that said, we need to be there at
a
hair past the mole. So
4-3.
yeah, so time is not on our side. So let's go. Meeting adjourned. I need one of those judge things.
Yeah.
Dismiss.
Let's go.
Look at these bridges. There's this old one here called the Tamar Bridge, which looks like it was built in 1961. And then we have this bridge, which was built in 1859. You can see on this one that it has train tracks. I'm so used to cows just being dotted all over a field, but these ones just sat together.
They're probably having a morning meeting.
So we just saw a sign saying that there was a farm shop here, and we're feeling quite peckish, so we want to see what little snacks they have inside.
The place is called Lob's Farm Shop.
Oh wow, this is a really fancy farm shop, eh?
Our ones in South Africa do not look like this.
And this is what we're looking for.
Apparently this is something you have to have when in Cornwall.
It's the original furnace Cornish fairings, which is like a biscuit from what I believe. So that with a cup of tea would be great.
Let's see.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Good,
It's a
good.
lovely day.
It is.
Is it usually like this around here?
Not always.
Not always.
Sometimes when it rains, it really rains. You know?
Alright, so we've ordered a breakfast tea just so that we can dip our biscuits inside them. So the fairings is a traditional spiced biscuit from Cornwall, and they used to sell at fairs, but apparently it's stuck well here in Cornwall. Oh, look at that.
They kind of look like ginger biscuits.
They do. At home we have these ginger biscuits, so I'm curious to see if it will taste similar.
Is it like a ginger biscuit?
It's exactly like a ginger biscuit.
And you love ginger biscuits.
I love ginger biscuits. It's got that whole spicy ginger and the gingery taste going on, but with a whole bunch of sweetness as well. It's delicious.
So we're going to finish that box basically now. I'm also a big fan for ginger biscuits, and apparently what the English do is they do a lot of tea. And believe it or not, they're not the #1 country in the world to drink tea. Wow. It's almost chewy. It's got like a toffee thing towards the end of it. It becomes like a chewy type biscuit, but then it dissolves very quickly. I want to finish the biscuits now.
I'm gonna have to buy another pack before we go for the van.
After we were done with our tea, we took the cups and the mug back to the counter for the people, and they were like, oh, fantastic. I was like, as if it's weird to take your dishes back to them. And I asked if many people do that, and they said some people do. I thought it was rude if I don't do that, so
Well, they said now we're welcome back anytime.
yeah.
Once again, we have these tiny, narrow farm roads that we have to take Big Red through. Oh. I mean, look at this. It is literally just big enough for us to go through.
I feel like I'm starting to master it.
Oh, here comes a car. Look at this road. This is so narrow. We have the hedges to this side and this side.
What's that?
I don't know. What is that? Let's stop. I want to see. Oh my gosh. It's Surfshark.
Yes! That means you get 4 months extra. Yes!
So if you don't know what Surfshark VPN is, let me give you a good example. Let's say you're going to Spain for holiday this summer, and once you arrive, you connect to the hotel's uncapped Wi-Fi. Amazing, right? Because we all do this. But no, scammers are sitting on this exact same public network just waiting to steal your online information. But with Surfshark's VPN, you can change your online location, making it impossible for them to steal your information. Surfshark has this feature that we use all the time called rotating IP, which means we are able to select a network and it will rotate to different locations within that network, giving us an extra layer of protection for our online information. Did you even notice that I changed my shirt? Same location, different shirt. Get it? So if you're looking to protect your information no matter where you are, I highly recommend using Surfshark VPN. Go to surfshark.com/Buddymoon or use the code Buddymoon upon checkout to get 4 months extra of Surfshark VPN. There is no risk in using Surfshark as they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We'll leave the link in the description below. So right now we're on our way to a town called Fowl. But again, there is a river in the way. This is the Fowl River. So we're gonna have to take another ferry to get over, and this one is called the King Harry Ferry. There is the ferry over there. So again, I think we've made it just in time to go on the ferry. It kind of looks like the ferry we took, when was it? The second day? I think it was our second day. The first ferry we ever took. It's not a tugboat like we took yesterday. And it's our turn to enter the ferry. Again, you can see the chains that are gonna pull us. Well, this seems like a nice ferry. They've even got like glass pane so you can at least see the valley.
Can you turn it off for me, please?
Oh, no problem.
Oh God, she's filming. That's your camera broke.
For YouTube.
Oh, all right, okay. What are you doing, single or return?
Just single.
750, please. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
so much.
Well, seeing as we can get out on this ferry, might as well use this as an opportunity to stretch the legs.
It's the first time we're actually able to get out of the car.
Yeah.
And it's also the first time we've got the drone up in the air while big reds on the ferry, because on the other times it was difficult. Are we going already?
We are. There's not so many cars, so you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. But this is really cool. They even have an upstairs. Let's go check that out. So here is the captain, I guess, up there. And this is the view. It looks like there's an old ship there. But yeah, it's not a far ferry crossing. Over there is the other side. I always love road trips, but I find like going on these little ferries just make more of an adventure. So I'm really enjoying it. And this will probably be our last ferry for this road trip on our 7-day journey. There you can see we're being pulled along by the chains. Almost at the other end. There we go. Danny's got the drone. So back in Big Red we get. That was a great stretch of legs.
I just got into the car now and I felt the whole thing going forward. So I slammed brakes and looked for my hand brakes because I was like, why are we moving? But it's because we're on a ferry. So we have just stopped in the town of Falmouth in order to try a Cornish pasty. If you don't know what a pasty is, it's basically a pie. But the Cornish one is made from Cornwall, right?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if there's a specific flavor of a Cornish pasty, so we'll have to ask when we're at the bakery, but I just know that that particular pie is from Cornwall. There looks to be like so many pastry shops around, but the one that we want to go to is called the Cornish Bakery.
We're busy walking through the town and there's just like a colourful street with just shops to the left and to the right. It seems like a lot of the coastal towns kind of have like their shopping centres outside in the streets. I'm not used to that, like I've mentioned before. I'm used to everything being in a mall, in a shopping centre. But being able to walk here in the streets is kind of cool. I think except when it's raining, but yeah, we've got good weather.
The ladies were shouting from the window, so we've decided to go to Martin's Bakery instead.
Hello!
Hello. Oh, come on YouTube. You right?
Yeah, we're all
So what
good.
are you doing?
We are currently making a YouTube video and we want to try a Cornish pie.
Cornish pasty.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
Are yours the best in town?
obviously. That's on us, all right?
No,
No, Anita, no. No, I don't expect that. I don't expect that. I'll pay for it. No, I'll pay
Good
for it.
gesture.
Anita, I'll pay for it.
No.
Yes.
Gesture.
Yes. No, please. I can't accept.
We've been here since September, so any reviews you can give us would be absolutely fantastic. Yes.
But we don't expect that at all, though. Are you sure?
Yes. Enjoy
Okay.
it. Try it. See what you think.
Okay.
Honest reviews, though.
Can you tell me what's inside a traditional Cornish pasty?
Yeah, a traditional Cornish pasty is skirt meat, so it's
Okay.
proper beef.
Okay.
Potatoes, onion and swede. Do you know the tradition about Cornish pasty?
Not much.
Right, the crust of the Cornish pasty, because it was a miners' thing years ago. The crust, because they had poison on their hands from mining, they held onto the crust and they ate the pasty as it is. But years ago, half of the pasty was meat and vegetables. The bottom half was fruit. So they had their main and their dessert. Alright, so
That is so interesting.
Is it like that today?
no.
Ah.
You have to buy it all separate. Make more money.
Oh well, thank you so
No
much.
worries, no
Thank
worries
you.
at all. What's your YouTube channel?
It's called the Buddymoon.
Write that down for us and I'll
Of
have a look
course.
later.
So we're on our way to Land's End now and we started in Margate 7 days ago.
Oh my, what was that again? Started in Margate 7 days ago.
Thank you so much, Anita.
Enjoy.
I appreciate it.
Nice to
So
meet
we
you
didn't
guys.
expect that at all.
No, you're fine, my darling.
Oh, how kind were they? Well, Martin's Bakery, and it's not a sponsor.
We just saw them waving to us in the window, so we had to go inside.
Yeah, they were super, super kind. Well, this thing's warm, hey?
It's warm and it's huge. Are you gonna give it a try right here?
Yeah, if not, why not? I want to see the size of it, though.
Look at the size of that. So you can see that this is the crust side, where she said that the miners would hold on to and be able to eat their pastry, but we're not going to eat it like that. So they used to hold it on the side and eat the middle, and then they would discard this ring because it's their hands had poison on, apparently. It looks so hearty. You can feel just by the weight of it that there is tons of meat inside here.
Did you get meat? Let's see.
Wow, there is so much flavor inside there. You have, I think, the potatoes. The meat is so juicy but soft. It like kind of melts in your mouth, and there's almost like a peppery taste to it. That is such a good pie. Honestly, guys, I'm not just saying that because the ladies were so sweet. This is an amazing pie.
Yeah, let me try some. I don't know where to bite.
Just bite anyway.
That is a wholesome pie. It is absolutely stacked with ingredients and the taste is like traditional. I can taste that it's a traditional pie. Well, that's gonna fill us, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. Again, I'd love to just walk around more and explore this town more. It seems like such a student vibe around here. But unfortunately, it is almost 1 o'clock and Land's End closes at 4, which means we have a lot of distance to cover in such a short period of time.
Alright, back onto the road. There are 2 more stops that we want to do before we go to Land's End. And the first one is the most southern point of England. So that's the one that we're going to right now. Well, here we are, the most southern point of England and the UK. So I think that over there is the most southern point.
It's on a beautiful coastline here. You can see all of these different rock formations. They say that this land is particularly interesting to like geologists because of the serpentine rock formation.
And this is the sign, Lizard Point, the most southern point of Great Britain.
So we're gonna touch it?
Yeah, are you ready?
1,
3, 2, 1. Touch the most southern point of England and the UK.
We have been to the most southern point of Africa and now the most southern point of Britain. That's pretty cool.
What's the next one?
Well, there's quite a few continents left to go.
Wasn't in Asia at Singapore we did the same?
We did.
The southernmost something.
We did. We did.
Wow, this is incredibly beautiful here. The water is even crystal clear. If only there was a beach.
If only there was a beach, we could swim.
But I can literally see the rocks beneath the ocean over here. That's how clear the water is.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
There's a lot of birds out there that are feeding on presumably quite a big shoulder fish that have been there all day, and I wonder how many of the seals are out there.
You
I
see
don't know if
them?
I'm looking in the right direction.
Yeah, so you see the tanker ship right on the horizon? Yeah, in front of that. You always hope when you get lots of birds on the water that you're going to get dolphins.
Did you see the shags?
Yeah, I saw them.
What do they look like?
Birds.
Birds. Is that what they call the English word for them is called?
They are called shags, yeah.
The type of bird.
Oh, there. They're black.
Yeah.
We'd love to wait around for some seals, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna come.
I guess we have to move on if we want to make it to Land's End. So it is currently 3 o'clock and my GPS is telling me that we will only get to Land's End at 20 to 4. Land's End closes at 4 o'clock, so that means when we get there we will only have 20 minutes for the people to make our sign and for us to display our message that we have for England. So we're going to skip our second stop that we had altogether and head straight to Land's End, and hopefully we can make it there in time. Welcome to Land's End.
We are here, and there's still quite a few cars. It is literally 22 right now.
Oh, hope they can still make our sign.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. There it is, Land's End.
Welcome end to enders. If you're just starting or exhausted from finishing, wherever you've come from, if you need help, look for us at the hotel reception. So these are our final moments before we display our message on these signposts here. And what a journey it has been. 7 days from Margate all the way to Land's End. It's been so much fun. It's only the start of our UK adventure and I'm so excited to explore more of the UK.
So here's the sign.
Straight, I think. The Land's End signpost. That way. There it is.
The Land's End
The
sign.
Land's End signpost.
So we have made it in time. This is the signpost, and over here is where we can display our message. Do you guys close at 4, right?
5 o'clock today.
Oh really? So, oh my goodness, okay.
We just made it in time.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you so much.
So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Our personal message is up on the sign.
It's the reason we've travelled all the way from Margate to Land's End. It's the reason we went crabbing. It's the reason we ate a stick of rock. It's the reason we tasted all of the delicious food. And it's the reason we had a beer at the Barrel of Beer.
And it's the reason why I'm wearing this t-shirt. It's all because of what we have up on that sign.
So, without further ado,
Should we show the people what we have?
3,
2,
2,
1. There you go. So if you don't know what that is the Rugby World Cup final score in 2019 where South Africa beat England.
South Africa are World Cup winners in 2019. Siya Kolisi and South Africa are Rugby World Cup kings in Japan.
And we just thought we wanted to remind you guys about that South Africa is #1.